Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and we just had the live stream, but a lot of it corrupted, so I'm waiting for that to process. I'm going to download it and then re-upload it with it properly edited to try and make it a more viewable experience for you guys. However, in that live stream, we talked about the new releases from Harley Benton, and they're more Telecasters, but this time they're double bound. So I just wanted to go over those with you real quick because we already talked about it on the stream, but you might only be interested in that. Now, they come in 3 colors, black, Candy Apple Red, and Lake Placid Blue. Let's have a look. Alright, so this is what the Lake Placid Blue looks like. There's only 2 differences really between this and the model that we have, which is the 62CC, which has the roasted maple neck onto it. That's one of the differences. The new model comes with a Laurel fingerboard on it. Now, the only other difference is, obviously, outside of the finishes themselves, the fact that they are double bound. Everything else looks identical as far as the specs go. It's got the same modern D with a 12-inch radius on it, the vintage style tuners on it, same Roswell pickups, same hardware. You're basically just paying a little bit more for the nicer visual and aesthetic kind of appearance here. But what I wanted to show you is the price difference between them. So if we go to the traditional one that we have here, the one that just came out about a month and a half ago, $140 roughly American, so call that $80 with the shipping, $220. That's already a pretty good deal. I was surprised by this. $148. So for only $10 more, you get one that has the double bound body on it. And when you look at double bound body Telecasters, I think the classic vibes are pushing $500 US, so even if you factor in the $80 it's going to cost you to ship this thing, it's still $230, and that's a really good deal because with that extra money, you can put in pretty much whatever pickups you want on it. I really like the neck on the TE62CC that we have, especially after I polish the frets. It plays great. It's got a good thickness to it. The guitar feels solid. All it really needs is a little bit of pickups and electronics, and it could definitely be able to punch over its weight, in my humble opinion. So I think it's a good option, and yeah, it's just something that I wanted to bring to everybody's attention because this might be the thing that gets somebody to buy a Harley Benton. Double bound Telecasters, as we've seen this week, people like me, we absolutely love them. I'm personally not going to be buying one of these guys to demo on the channel because it's very redundant. We have the surf green that's so similar to this outside of the aesthetics and the fingerboard, but I just thought that you guys might be interested in seeing the differences. Now, despite the fact that I think that these are really good value, if you don't already have one like I have, or you don't already have a cheaper kind of version of a Harley Benton guitar, this is a really, really stylish way to get into a guitar for not a whole ton of money. That's really solid. But overall, the fact that they were teasing these guitars having double bound bodies on them for the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of disappointed that there's no other real difference between this and the TE62CC. I was hoping it was going to be a thin line, or maybe they'd be a little bit more bold and have the kind of Filtertron style Roswell pickups. Those two together with the set bridge, oh man, that would have been really, really tasty, kind of Cabronita style. Or, you know, P90s. There's a whole world of options they could have done with it. Instead, they went the conservative route. I understand that production-wise, it's probably easier to do that as well, but having taken off the pickguard of the one that we have, the TE62CC, the surf green, knowing it's only going to fit a single coil, it kind of takes the luster out of it for me personally because I already have an equivalent or very comparable model. But let me know in the comments down below. Do these excite you? Do you love double bound Telecasters as much as I do? I think this is still a great deal for the price, and I hope that maybe they'll do a little bit more of the adventurous things that I just mentioned going forward into the future. But like I said, we will be re-uploading the stream that we had earlier today later on. Just wanted to get this out for you guys in case you weren't able to see it, in case you hadn't seen the news already about these new models, because hard to beat for that price. So like this video if you enjoy the content on this channel, leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Guitar Lady video. Take it easy, guys.